development in The Voice this week. The PM announced on Sky News on Monday, this very program, in fact, that it would be a short campaign. He wasn't announcing it at Gama. The Yes campaign had to do better, he said. What's your reaction to all that?
Yeah, definitely they need to pick up the momentum once again. I still have a view that a short while ago there was no campaign, and I think that may have lulled a few people into a bit of a false sense of security, but now there is a very real no campaign, and people are facing the very real pressures of cost of living, and those things, they're surrounding all of this issue. And so I think there is some concern around it. I think, though, the fact there will be a short campaign is all about lifting that momentum. We're seeing more and more high-profile Indigenous Australians and other Australians become part of that campaign, the Yes campaign, and try and really sell the positive message and reinforce that.
Yeah, I'll ask David this in a moment, because you both advise PMs. What would be your advice to Anthony Albanese at the moment on The Voice? First to Eamonn.
So I think there's a couple of things, but one, numbers and high-profile Indigenous Australians and high-profile Australians full stop. I think they're doing the right thing, because it does need a bit of cut through. And reinforcing the whole time that it's just one of many, many things that we have to do, and not losing sight of the cost of living and that economic message.
Okay, David Gazzard, what would your advice be to Anthony Albanese at the moment? Just take your party hat off. You're just advising him the best way forward.
Look, he's got to simplify the message, right? And I actually disagree with Eamonn, because the more people that come in from the Yes side, the more disparate views you have about what the Yes campaign actually means, what it's going to deliver. You got some saying they want to go to a treaty, others saying previously they want to end Australia Day and call it Invasion Day, others saying, well, actually the Parliament's going to decide on what it is, others saying, no, it'll go to the High Court, it might decide on almost anything. No one actually knows what the implications of this are, and Anthony Albanese won't provide the advice that underpins the centrality of the campaign. So in politics, if a lie is left unchallenged, it becomes the truth. And while ever the government doesn't put out what this actually stands for and what it's going to accomplish, there are people, speculating and building the story around it and confusing people. But without any other information, it's impossible to tell what the truth is.